Well, hello and welcome to another day in Life with Sandy. Well, good morning. Clear my throat. Oh, I forgot to check. I'll be right back. Okay, let's try this again. Good morning. Today is Monday, January 30th. And once again, it's snowing, but it's Michigan. I thought for a minute there we were going to go the whole winter without snow. Other than in December. It did snow a little bit in December. But we do have some birthdays today. Today is I would consider my stepdaughter. They're not married, but it's Samantha's daughter, Jessie. Today's Jessie's birthday. No, not my stepdaughter. My step-granddaughter. She's not my stepdaughter. She's my step-granddaughter. She's Jimmy's stepdaughter. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jessie. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And it's also Tina McDonald's birthday. Let's make this turn because usually this is icy and we don't want to go for a slide. So Tina, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tina. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And it's also Art Brown. Art's birthday today. He was born in 1959. I'm not going to tell you how old he is. You'll have to figure that out. I know how old he is, though. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Art. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope all of you have a great, great birthday. Anyway, everybody says that they can hear me better with the microphone on my hat, so it looks silly up there, but if it works, it works. That's all that really matters. If you watched my weigh-in, it was bad. 5.2. I gained what I lost at the beginning of the week, or the beginning of the month. I think I lost 5.2 at the beginning of the month, and I ended the month by gaining 5.2. I was so focused on food this past week that, and I had a I'm not going to say it was not a very good weekend because then, I think I have to get those negative thoughts out of my mind, and I think that the more I was eating something, the more I beat myself up about it, and the more I ate more. So I was on a feeding frenzy yesterday. I ate just about everything, and then we ate out. So I do think that it's not a true 5.2 gain. It's at least 3 pounds, though. At least 3 pounds. And that's just from making poor food choices and letting my emotions control my eating. And it all boils down to that. I let my emotions control my eating. I'm actually feeling really good. Not like I was, you would have thought when I was in my funk, I would have eaten more. But now that I'm out of my funk, I'm eating. So, and it started with Friday night eating out fish and chips. I usually eat very lightly on Friday. And Friday was the exception because even though I ate better in the early part of the day, later in the day, I made some really, even when I was at the restaurant, I made the fish and chips, but then I had a big crack of baked potato soup, and I had a Coke, and I came home and I had some ice cream, because you gotta have ice cream with the fish, in my mind, and and then that just led to Saturday just choosing whatever I wanted, and yesterday was a full-on eating frenzy. So I thought, well, I have to make some smarter choices this week, definitely, and not beat myself up, but be aware that I gained 5 pounds. That's not good. That is not good in any way, shape, or form. But anyway. But our first stop is at this bank because I got to get some money from this bank and transfer it to another bank. We talked about this the other day. I just don't feel comfortable trying to transfer between banks online. I think that the money gets kind of lost in the way somehow. So anyway, I asked Jim if he needed anything here, and he told me to pick up a stack of $100 bills. Does he not realize that would involve me going to jail? Well, wait a minute, maybe he does. He's not getting that wish. So, okay, I'll talk to you when I get back out. Well, we finished here. Too easy to take money out of the bank, that's for sure. But now we're going to go and put this in for David, because David needed this for his car payment. It's David's money. I'm a co-signer on his account. So anyway, he's working in Toledo, which is about an hour and a half, 2-hour drive from here. But the guy's going to pay him an extra 2 hours pay. Rather than paying for gas, he's paying him 2 hours, which sounds like a pretty good deal, but I don't know, because David makes about $20 an hour. Well, he's getting $40, but it's a round trip, and he has a truck, so I don't know that that's going to actually pay for his gas, but it'll put a good dent in his gas, at least with that. So we're going to go to this credit union, and after that I just got to pick up just a couple things at Kroger, and then go home and do my meeting highlights. I haven't done those yet, but I wanted to get out because I wanted to beat the bad weather, because we're supposed to have, heavy snow most of the day. And although I have no problem driving in the snow, I don't like driving in the snow, so we have to keep our priorities straight, which is swaying back to my food. I know I'm obsessed with it again, but it's just I have to make a decision, and the decision I have to make is, do I want to be on this strictly as a weight loss at this point in my life and just try to constantly lose weight every week, or do I want to concentrate more on being healthy and going with what the scale says? And so I think what I really should do is go with the fact that I want to eat healthy, and then the weight will come off, and then I won't be so obsessed with how I'm doing on my weight, and if I'm doing this right or if I'm doing that right. And so I just have to get my priorities straight. So that's my plan for now. So see how quick that was? It's like, too bad they weren't in the same little area. It would have been easier. So I will talk to you when I come out of Kroger's, because Kroger's is right over there. So I'll talk to you soon. Well, I spent way more than I anticipated, but I got everything that I needed. I don't know that I'm going to do a grocery haul today, but I might film it today and post it tomorrow, because I've already got my meeting highlight videos going up, and I don't need to bombard everybody with a bunch of videos. So we'll see what I feel like when I get home. I'm going to go by the post office. I don't anticipate having any mail, but it's so close I might as well go look. It was pretty crowded in here, and a lot of empty shelves. And then I wanted to get some pizza sauce, because I think I'm going to make like a little English muffin pizza for my lunch one day. And it was so far back I couldn't reach it. I had to go get one of the tall service people. He says, well, I'll do it for a stack of $100 bills. I says, I got some in the car. I had to pick them up for my husband. But, I just made them, so they're pretty fresh. You might want to crumple them up a little bit. He says, oh, well, if you ever need anybody to fence them for an extra 10%, I can clean them for you. I says, oh, that's good to know. He's a nice guy. I like him. He's a jokester. But anyway, I got some fruits and vegetables. I got chicken for my dinner tonight, and I got a yam or sweet potato, whatever you want to call it. And I do have an acorn squash, so that's what I plan on having for dinner tonight. And then I'll make enough that it'll be my dinner again tomorrow. Although, I don't know, maybe I'll just... Well, I always cook 2 pieces of chicken, but I did buy salad, so... or lettuce, whatever. You know what I meant. So I could always have a salad and put some chicken on it tomorrow. Okay, we both can't get on the lane at the same time. We have to share. Like they say, you got to share. Sharing is caring. Anyway. Jim works today, so trying to get back on track of eating healthy again. I'm going to weigh myself once a week still. I don't want you to think I'm not going to weigh myself. I am going to weigh myself, but I'm just going to eat healthy and make smarter food choices, I guess. And I don't have any plans to eat out this week, so that's good news too. So I will be right back. And just as expected, no mail, but it's only like 3 blocks over from Kroger, so it's not really that much out of my way. So anyway, we're gonna go home now. I'm gonna film my meeting highlights. I'm gonna watch a couple YouTube videos, concentrate on my puzzle now that we have it going the right way. It was like so strange because we knew like this piece fits here and this piece fits here, and then we could slide it over and it fit there and it fits perfectly here, and it turns out we were right. We were looking at it from the right perspective. So that's what I need to do with my journey this year, is look at it from the right perspective. I by no means consider myself old, although I am old, but I have to take into account that I've been doing this for so many years, and I'm just really, truth be told, I'm just really tired of it. I really am tired of it, and I think that stressing so much about my weight causes me to overeat and binge. So if I just concentrate on eating healthy, that'll work for me. I know that'll work for me. So that's my plan going forward for February. My plan for January was to lose a half a pound a week. I didn't succeed with that. I think I ended up the month probably with a 0.2 gain. Could have been way worse, but it should have been way better. So my February goal is eating healthy for February. That's my goal for February, is eating healthy in February. And still weighing myself once a week, but knowing that I have to get these grandiose plans out of my head that, like, I'm never going to be thin. Because, sometimes you just got to face the facts of life. And the facts of life are that I'm never going to be thin. I'm never going to be thin. And I know this to be true. But that doesn't mean I can't be thinner and healthier, because I have not been... Oh, shoot. Speaking of being healthy, I forgot to buy my vitamins. I was going to buy some vitamins. Oh, well, I'll go out later on. I'll go tomorrow and get my... I have enough vitamins for now, but I knew there was one other thing I was going to get. But anyway, my plan for February is eating healthy. That's the goal for February. So I didn't really achieve my goal for January, but January is almost in the past. Tomorrow's the last day of January, so concentrate on February, and I'll do better. I'll do better. I know I will. So anyway, I told you David's working in Toledo. I told you that. Jim's working today. Christy's kind of worried about Boston Market because they're having problems with their deliveries and stuff like that. Because I told her, I said, I know from working at Montgomery Ward's, those are all the signs that the company is going to be going out of business. I just, I remember, because like when the end days of Montgomery Ward's, when things were coming in, we'd say, it's not that much longer. And we were right. It was not that much longer. You can read the signs. You can read the writing on the wall. So I told Christy, I said, I don't know, Aaron should start looking for another job. Aaron's been at this job. He started just as a server at Boston Market when he was in high school. He's 41 now, so that gives you a clue how long he's been there. And he's worked his way up the ranks. And now he's the store manager, but I think he's also the not the maybe the district manager too. I know he's like a biggity wig, but he does really well at his job, and he loves his job. And there's enough openings in food industries that he could get another job, I know. But he really feels at home there, which I can understand. I felt at home at Montgomery Wards. When I left, I always worked in some sort of, well, not always, but I always dealt with the public, which I like working with the public. You have to have thick skin to work with the public, especially nowadays, I would think. Because when I see people going off on somebody, I'll always step in and defend them, because it's like, if you think you can get a better job, they're always hiring up in the personnel office. If you think you can do a better job, you go up there and apply. Because the people nowadays, they take so much harassment. And even when I wanted to buy some raspberries and there was no raspberries, and the guy was so apologetic, and he was trying to explain why there was no raspberries and almost defensive. And I said, oh, no, I understand. I said, we just took it for granted for so long that, if you want this, you just go to the store and pick it up and it's there. You'd see about food shortages around the world and you think that's never going to happen here. Well, it does happen here now, and it gives us a strike of reality to realize that we're no better than anybody else. So that's what we got to do. But anyway, it's a little icy here. Jim almost slid into there over here, because it's always a little icy right in this corner. I don't know why, but anywhozer, I gotta do my video when I get in there. Plan on eating healthy today, because I have all the healthy foods that I need, and stay on plan. Only 3 things I got to do today, so let's know that I can achieve them. I would have thought he would have shoveled the snow, but he did not. He's a lazy butt. Not that much to shovel. He's probably waiting until before he goes to work, and then do it just before he goes to work. So, okay, we have arrived home, completed our tasks, and that will be it for today. Well, not for today. I'll show you my food, and if I have anything else to say at the end, I'll let you know. But anyway, so let's see what I had to eat today. For breakfast today, gonna have a bowl of cereal, a hard-boiled egg, and a cup of tea. Today is Monday, January 30th. Since I gained some weight, I got an extra point today, which I'm not liking, but I got 25 dailies, 31 weeklies. My quote is, we are all here for a special reason. Stop being a prisoner of your past and become the architect of your future. It's a 9-point breakfast, 0 for my egg, tea, and banana, 4 points for a cup and a half of Cheerios, and 5 points for a cup of milk. 9 points. All right, let's go eat, because I'm hungry. Because look what time it is. It's time to eat. Okay, I'm going to have a snack of a Granny Smith apple and a glass of water, 32 ounces. For dinner, we're going to have a piece of baked chicken with half a cup of sweet potato and some acorn squash. It is a 8-point dinner, 0 for my chicken, the tea, and the squash. 2 points for my sweet potato, and 6 points for the tablespoon of butter that I have on the 2 of them. So I have 4 points that I'm going to carry over. I'm 8 under, but I'm fine with that. Well, I consider today to be an all-around successful day. I ate healthy. I ate only when I was hungry, and I had a very filling breakfast and dinner, and the apple was the perfect snack. So my plan is working so far. Day 1, accomplished. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, hit the like button, share if you think somebody might like to see it. Talk to you guys tomorrow.